Orgho, what are you searching for? Orgho,
Hey, wait. Important information I
live
have to
has
get.
started. But live has started. We have gone live already.
But I have to get important information. See, give me 1 or 2 minutes because very important.
1 or 2
I'm on
minutes.
something. See, in your life, you have given how many exams?
Yeah, I haven't counted. Who counts exams, man?
Acha,
I'm
tell me
just
one
happy
thing.
they're gone.
I am also happy exams are gone,
Yes.
but real life exams are now upon us. But tell me something. In
Yes.
your exams,
Yeah.
has it ever happened that you have studied something and something has come totally out of the syllabus, which is not even in the book also, something like that in the exams?
Yes, has happened a number of times. But why are you asking?
Okay.
What's the
So
mentality?
remember yesterday what we did? We went
No.
live for that India squad World
Yeah.
Test Championship final. Okay.
Yeah.
And then we are discussing the squad, and this unknown name came up, Arzan Nagaswala, who is the left arm pacer in standby,
Yes.
the fourth standby.
Yes.
So everybody is asking us, you have also seen,
Correct.
that who is Arzan Nagaswala? So Arzan Nagaswala has come out of syllabus now. Like Shubhobrata Mukherjee, I can name him. He has asked us to do something on Arzan Nagaswala. So that's what I was searching. And by the way, we have done a India squad analysis for World Test Championship final and England series, which is the link is in the description below. Please watch that video. So Arzan Nagaswala was born in Surat and he grew up in Narbol, a village which is situated on the border of Maharashtra in Umbergaon town in Gujarat. And that's the place where he started his formal training. It was not a kind of training. Before appearing for Gujarat in the Ranji Trophy, he played under some ex-Ranji players who were from his village. So he trained under him, and then he made a debut for Gujarat in the 2018-19 Ranji Trophy season. Although he took a fight for against a star-studded Mumbai side, which had some players like Surya Kumar Yadav and Aditya Tare, players like that. His season didn't end on a great note because he only took 21 wickets from 8 games. But the breakthrough season was 2019-20 Ranji season, which was the last season before COVID came. And then he was one player from the Gujarat team who helped Gujarat reach the semi-finals against Saurashtra, who were the eventual champions in the semi-finals. He again took a fight for, and he was the highest wicket taker in that Ranji Trophy season for Gujarat. He took 41 wickets in 8 games. So a big improvement. So that's what
Absolutely.
I have got.
But you have got all the I know longish formats of the for Arzan, but he hasn't stopped in Ranji Trophy alone. He has done well in Syed Mushtaq Ali. He has done well in Vijay Hazare. In the last Syed Mushtaq Ali Trophy, he his figures were 3.3 overs. He took 6 wickets for 19 runs against Maharashtra, which is obviously a very strong side, and it is best. It is it was the best figures among all the bowlers. Also, in the last Vijay Hazare, he got 19 wickets, which is the second highest. So he has been making inroads in the domestic circuit. And for those who do not know, he was the net bowler for Mumbai Indians this season. So probably that is where the selectors also saw him bowl well, because Mumbai Indians is a very strong side, and if someone has bowled if someone is selected as a net bowler, then it definitely means something, right, Orko?
Yeah, right. But I have one question. Uh, why Arzan Nagaswala? Uh, Is it because New Zealand has those left armers in their side, Bold and Wagner? Because one thing which Nagaswala has in him is that he can swing the ball, he can bring it in for the right-handers and swing it out away from the left-handers. That is one quality. He has also been seen very good with his bouncers. His pace is not that much great, but why Nagaswala and not someone like Unadkat, who was the Saurashtra captain, helped them win the Ranji Trophy last season, ended up as the highest wicket taker in the history of Ranji Trophy, being a fast bowler. Like most wickets were a fast bowler in the history of Ranji Trophy, 67 wickets. Why not him? Because he has also played for India. Why not him?
I think there are two answers. First, obviously, as you said, the swing is very important because the matches are in England and the ball will, again, we are repeating, the ball will definitely swing. And the other point I feel is because if you see, sorry, all the three, what do you call it? The extras would be a very wrong word, but the three
Standby.
for, yeah, the three standbys, all of them are very young. Like, it's a second batch. It's say India B, not even India A or India B side that they are looking forward to, which is where probably Jaydev Unadkat has a little negative, because he obviously, his age is not helping him. So
And
I
also,
feel,
is it because he is not known that much as a swing bowler? Mostly does
yes, absolutely.
variations with slower ball.
That's what I said. That's the first point, because you need, see, when it comes to the left armers from New Zealand, because we all understand this very simple thing that you are taking the standbys, where you are taking left armers because New Zealanders have left arm bowlers, and left arm pacers will swing the ball and they will also get that purchase of the wicket, right? And that is what you
Yeah.
want in your practice sessions. That's one. And the point, as I said, the second point is to also, the standbys that you take, you want to build players. You want, like, say for example, a Washington Sundar. He was taken to Australia, and he has become a player now because of the way he played in Australia, and that is probably what Indians are looking into. What do you have to say?
Yeah, and another reason why I think Arzan got a chance is because somebody like Natarajan, who was also a
Correct.
standby in Australia and debuted in all the three formats, he was injured. He got injured during IPL and
Correct.
he has undergone operation. So he is not fit for the England tour. Had Natarajan been there, I think Natarajan would have made the original squad only. I feel
Yeah.
so.
Yeah, absolutely. I think if Natarajan would have been fit, then probably he would have made the original squad. Having said that, do you think there was a space in the original squad, or they would have just increased the number probably?
Then what would have happened? Umesh, maybe Umesh would have been left out.
Maybe,
Maybe,
maybe
yeah,
could
because
possibly have been. Yeah.
Umesh and Ishant Sharma might still not find a place in
Correct.
the playing 11. We'll be discussing the playing 11 also. Another thing, now Arzan Nagaswala has, for the last few months, has trained under Zahir Khan, somebody like Zahir Khan, who has been, I think, India's best left arm pacer, uh, along with maybe Nehra. But Nehra was injured in his whole career for numerous times. But
You
Zahir
know,
Khan is,
Nehra reminds me a lot of I mean, Natarajan reminds me a lot of Nehra. He keeps getting injured.
hmm,
Like Nehra had a lot of
exactly,
injury during his
yeah.
instinct.
Exactly. So under Zahid Khan, if you see his bowling action, when he loads, his action is somewhat like Zahid Khan when he loads, and when he bowls, it is somewhat like Irfan Pathan when he
Correct.
swings it
Correct.
in. Yeah. So like we don't know how he will perform because English wickets will definitely assist him more than Indian wickets. And in Indian
True.
wickets, he was he was brought on as the first change. He was not given the first spell in most of the Ranji games. So if he can get those wickets as a first change, so if he controls his line and length, if he gets a chance, because nobody expected a Shardul Thakur or a Natarajan to get a
Correct.
chance in Australia, but they also got a chance because of some injury. So now with COVID, nobody knows what will happen. Maybe Arzan Nagaswala will get a game and he might end up as a bright star for Indian cricket team in the future.
See, I'll tell you this. If if something like Australia happens, and if Arzan gets a chance, the way he bowls his wrist position, the release, the way he bowls the wrist position, everything tells me that in England conditions he will be a bowler to look out for. Having said that, and probably that is also a particular reason why the likes of Virat Kohli would love to face him in the nets, because
Yeah,
then they will already have a rough idea of what are they going to get from a Wagner or the New Zealand bowlers precisely.
Trent Bolt.
Absolutely. Bolt again. Also, you are mentioning Zahir Khan. Do not forget, Trent Bolt is also in Mumbai Indians.
Yeah,
So yeah, so he is under able guidance. Arzan would know the art of left arm bowling really well, because Zahir Khan is a legend. Bolt, I don't need to say, he's so good, right? And when you play with these people, then of course the likes of Arzan, Arjun, they are going to improve, because remember, Arjun is also a left arm pacer,
yeah.
right?
Arjun means Arjun Tendulkar.
Yeah, who else? Not
No,
the
suddenly if you say
Mahatma
Arjun,
Gandhi.
then people will again search their mobile and what is come out of syllabus. They will think, who will no, I hope Arjun also does well in future. And by the way, when Arzan was going back to Ahmedabad after leaving the bio bubble after IPL got disbanded, he got the news then that because he also was not expecting to be a standby bowler. But miracles
Absolutely.
do happen, and I hope a story like Natarajan happens with Arzan. And India needs a left-arm pacer who has pace. I've heard that I've seen that Arzan's pace is not that great,
Not
but if
that great,
he
yeah.
improves, yeah, if he improves on his pace, he can like definitely be a very good option for India in future. Because when you have left-arm
But
pacer, it adds, yeah,
my only thing, I would like to put
yeah,
forward this argument to what you just said. See, Bhuvaneshwar also, when he started, wasn't an outright pace bowler. Even now,
yeah,
he's not an outright pace bowler, but he
yeah,
was a very successful bowler, because
yeah,
at times, even I know express pace, a pace bowler is supposed to bowl fast, but when you have the swing going for you, then at times a
mm.
few kilos up and down, I mean kilometer per hours up and down, does not matter much. So I think he
Correct.
should concentrate more on the art of swing, and variations,
Exactly.
rather than increasing the pace and also the longevity, because left arm pacers get injured very easily. I know right arm pacers
Yeah.
also, but somehow more injuries happen to left arm pacers. I don't know if it's because I have no idea why exactly, but then yeah, that's why probably that also he should look into the longevity, workload management, and yeah, I think he's a very
Yeah.
good prospect for the future.
It will be interesting times in England, which will be from the World Test Championship is starting on June 18th. India versus New Zealand,
Absolutely.
the final World Test Championship final. We'll
Wait,
be
wait, I
bringing
have a
more.
question. Wait.
Yeah,
I have a question for our viewers. Have you guys seen the video in which Orga and I analyzed the World Test Championship squad? You guys haven't? The link is in the description below. First, finish watching this video, then go to directly to the link in the description below and watch it. Yes, Orga, you can continue.
and yes, the viewers, if you like our videos, please follow our Facebook page, like our Facebook page. Also, subscribe to our channel, Sports Addiction on YouTube. Don't forget that. And
Exactly.
also follow us on Instagram. Keep supporting us. And also, if you want us to discuss something, just like
Yes.
Shubhaprata did, write down in the comment section what you want us to discuss, and we will discuss that in our show, our Discuss Current.
Absolutely. Till the next show, which is tomorrow, right, Orgo?
Yeah.
Till the next show,
Yeah.
stay safe, stay at home, get vaccinated if you can, and ask everyone around you to mask up. Take care, and
Bye
bye bye.
bye.